Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. Today we are doing part 2 of the Tagflip using Rosies Studio Frolic collection. And I have made some library pockets which we can include in our Tagflip. If you haven't seen the previous video, I'll leave that linked down below. And I'll also be doing a project share. So in part 1 we created some tags using Rosies Studio tickets, and now I'm just punching out some holes using my crocodile in those library pockets there, so then we can add them to our tag flip, which we are going to put together here today. So make sure you grab a drink and a snack. And I'm undecided as to which album rings to use on this tag flip. So those are the 3 colours that I decided to go with. So I was like either the white, the pink or the gold. And I think I'm going to go with the gold album ring. So now I'm just going to add those Heidi Swap Reinforcer Gold Glitter stickers to our library pockets. And today's a bit of a funny day, so the lighting will change on me. Sort of the sun comes out and then it goes away and it goes really dark and windy and can't make up its mind, this weather. I ended up using a library pocket die to cut out these library pockets and put them together. I can't quite remember where it came from. I don't know if it's a Kia's Craft cutting die or not, but you can find many on all different sort of online shops if you just, Google library pocket cutting die. This is one of my favourite cutting dies to use, and I just love creating little library pockets and tags. And the reason I wanted to include them in this tag flip was so we didn't just have a whole heap of decorated tags. I wanted to be able to include a couple of little goodies in the pockets throughout the tag flip. You can add like little sequin mixes or some tags or ephemera pieces, washi samples, whatever you feel like. And I've decided not to use this, this round tag that we did in the previous video, but I am going to save it for next time. I think it makes a really pretty round tag, but I'm just not going to use it with all these rectangle sort of shaped tags. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to decorate these library pockets, and I do want to use these puffy sticker sentiments, and I just love that pop of yellow there, so I'm going to go with love. And I want to keep this pocket quite simple. I don't want to add too many things to it, otherwise it'll be too bulky and then it makes it harder to be able to put things in the pockets. So you want to keep it kind of flat if you can. It is so windy here today, like so windy. So I'm just adding those puffy stickers down. I just love all the pops of yellow, really stands out. Gosh, at this point I am thinking I'm going to have to put the fire on. have really cold hands and feet. And the kids start school holidays today as well. They get a couple of weeks off before they start term 4. And my son Logan was just telling me this morning that they only have 4 weeks left of term 4 after the holidays, and then he's going to be on Christmas holidays for the end of the year. I cannot believe it. 4 weeks left of year 11 after these holidays. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I honestly don't know where the year has gone. So now I'm just looking at using one of those round chipboard stickers for the second pocket. And I'm thinking of going the blue. Such a pretty colour. I'm really enjoying working with all these blues and yellows with the pink. So I'm just grabbing out my ephemera and I'm going to go through and see if there are any pieces in here that I may want to use underneath that chipboard circle. It's such a beautiful pack of ephemera. So many pretty colours. I just love the variety that you get. And I really want to use this teapot, but I don't know, I'm still a little bit undecided. And thank you to those that helped me out in part 1 with your comments. I really appreciate it. You know who you are, so thank you very much. So I'm just trying to see whether or not I want to add this flower or not, or this little handmade one I used with just leftover bits and pieces from die cutting. I fumble my words so easily, it's terrible. So by adding this circular chipboard piece, I'm thinking that it'd look really cute there on the side of the pocket. It makes a cute little embellishment. So I'm just looking for my adhesive foam squares at the moment. I have no idea where I put them, and then I realised they were right next to me this whole time. Sometimes we are just so oblivious to what's, right in front of us. I want to add a little bit of dimension to this embellishment without it being too dimensional. So we'll just stick this one down. And this lighting is driving me crazy. I find that when I'm crafting, my arms cast so much of a shadow onto my my projects and my table. So I'm thinking of not using that teapot ephemera piece, and I'm just going to stick on this cute little embellishment that I just made using just bits and pieces. And I think it'll look good to the left a little bit instead of in the middle. So I just need to grab some glue. So I only need a little bit. but I wasn't sure if it was coming out or not. It's one of those glue pens that you sort of have to push down in order to get like the glue to come out. But it's a really good glue stick just for sticking down ephemera pieces and things like that. And I found a random sequin on my craft table, so I thought about sticking that down, but then decided not to, and maybe to go with my enamel stickers. I just love the colours in this pack. They are so pretty. I could look at these enamel stickers all day long. That's how gorgeous they are. Just something about the colours. They're so different to any other enamel stickers I've ever seen before. So I'll just finish off this library pocket and then we can pop our tag flip together. I'm not going to put anything into these library pockets yet. So pretty. It says love this day. And that floral cardstock that I used for the pocket is also my favourite cardstock in the 12 by 12 paper from Frolic. And then I just used a pink 12 by 12 cardstock as well from Frolic to basically do it so the library pocket is 2 layers, so it's nice and sturdy. So I'm just adding my gold album ring now, and we're going to layer each tag on as I think it, based on what I think looks good. I sort of want to mix it up a little bit with the colours and the sizes. So I'm doing a couple of decorated tags and then a pocket and then a couple more tags. How cute. It's really coming together now. So adorable. So it's not quite finished yet, but I'll just go through each tag on the album ring so you can see how I did the layers. I apologise for the lighting. Love the duck. And I really like how this wheelbarrow one turned out. For that yellow and blue. And all the pops of colour are completely dry. I left them overnight. cute bunnies. And this one needs something else. So I'm going to stick a enamel dot on this one, or enamel heart I should say. I just feel like it needed, something in that top left corner there, just to finish it off. There, now that's perfect. So cute. So there we go. There's our gorgeous tag flip that we created. I love how it turned out. I haven't quite finished it yet, but yeah, just brings so much happiness and joy with all these beautiful spring colors. And I'm really enjoying creating with all the Rosies Studio collections that I've been hauling. So I will finish off this tag flip in a sec. I just want to show you a couple of other little projects that I have been creating using Frolic. And I'm wondering whether or not I can add it to this tag flip. So I went and got my Velcro dots, as I ended up creating some cute shaker like tags, and I want the recipient to be able to take the tag off easily, like off and on their the projects, so they can reuse them. So here it is. So I'm not too sure what this one is called, but I'm gonna say it's like a bag tag. That's the best way I can describe it. Sort of like a luggage tag, but you know, you can use them to hang on your handbags. And I used gold glitter cardstock, my favorite Frolic cardstock, and some acetate. And this is the die here that I used. And I'm thinking maybe I can add it to the tag flip, but yeah, I'm not sure. So we're just going to try it out, and I'm going to add the Velcro. I don't often get to use my Velcro dots, so when I do, it's great. So I'm just seeing if that will work or not, whether it'll go on that album ring. I have a feeling it will fit, but I'm not too sure how it's sort of going to sit. And using the heart pieces that I cut out of the die, I was able to create these other like heart embellishments using, the middle pieces that you usually wouldn't use. Just wanted to use them up so there was no wastage. So I'll show you those ones very soon. You'll see what I mean. So I'm very happy with how that looks. It's very cute. So now I'm just going to see whether or not it'll sit okay on this tag flip. Might look a little bit funny. So I'm just testing it out. And if it doesn't go on here, I do have another project which I can pop it onto, which I'll be showing you as well. been making quite a few pretty embellishments and projects using this collection. So I'll just play around a bit to see what works and what doesn't. So I'm finding that sort of is sitting on a funny angle, which I don't like. It's sort of making the little frog tag sort of stick out funny. But I don't want to get rid of my frog tag because he's just so adorable. I decide to get out my little ball chain like connectors to try something out. And I think it will really bring the little shaker heart tag to life and make it easier to hang on to projects. The question is, which colour? I've got so many different colours to choose from. And I find that the yellow just blends in too much with the gold. And the green does look nice, but it's probably a bit too dark. So in the end, I just decided to go with the pale pink connector ball chain. It's just about time for a cup of tea, I think. Need something to warm me up. So there you go. Look at how cute that looks with a little ball chain dangle. I think that just really completes the project. So I'll just try it one last time on this Tagflip to see whether it works or not. And if it doesn't, which I'm thinking it's not going to, it's just a little bit too long for my liking. See, it just does not work on the Tagflip. But I know it's definitely going to work on my other project. And I'm also wanting to add like a little dangle or some ribbon onto this album ring. So I've just grabbed a little jump ring and a cute little wire wrapped bead, which my good friend Soleil gifted me. It's so cute. And I thought it would go perfect on this Tagflip here. I'm just trying to get that little jump ring onto the album ring there. So I'll just grab my pliers. And I have some new pliers coming soon. I recently hauled a new pair for wire wrapping beads, and I'm hoping it'll make it a lot easier, the process for me. So once they arrive, I'll do a haul video. And there you go. There's the cute little dangle on there. And I'm not liking this big shaker keyring on here, so I'm going to take that off. And I just lost a sticker. So I'm going to have to glue that back on. It came off the bunny in the teacup. So I'll just grab my strong glue and we'll just pop him back on. And while I wait for this to dry, I'm going to put it aside and we're going to look at some of the other projects that I have been creating. Okay. Try and remember where I had that sentiment sort of positioned. So just push that down a little bit. And it shouldn't take too long to dry. So I'll just show you the other shaker tag that I created, just so you guys can get a good look of what it looks like before we Velcro it together. So I made a couple of these and they turned out so pretty. I used some pink sequins, some gold glitter, and some like yellow AB. And when you die cut out the heart piece, it leaves you with a center piece. So I was able to use the centers of the heart to create these really cute embellishments. And I also used recycled packaging. So I used the Bellevue butterfly embellishments and then ended up popping them into the packaging. And they turned out so pretty. So I glued down the butterflies, I added an eyelet and some cute little dangles which were gifted to me by Soleil and Craft. They are so pretty. And then I added some gold glitter pops of colour to the centre of the butterflies there in champagne, I believe it is. Yeah, glitter champagne. And they turned out so pretty. And it really is a great way to use up your scrap pieces from when you're die cutting. And then I created this pretty yellow jelly tote bag. And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, yellow. I'm always a pink person, but yeah, I just really wanted to make a yellow one for something different this time. I'm always crafting with pink and I just wanted to use this this cutting die here. I believe it's a KS Craft cutting die. It's a really nice, good size, and I really like how it's turned out. I just haven't finished it completely yet, but I wanted to do that with you guys. And the cardstock that I used was Rosies Studio Primavera coloured cardstock. And then I added a little like chipboard sticker. And now we can add the shaker tag to it, to the handle. It's going to look so cute. And I'll be able to jam pack this jelly tote up full of goodies, all kinds of embellishments. How cute does that look? I'm just loving those colours. And the recipient of this jelly tote can also take the keyring off, reuse it on something else if they wish. And then I also made some flower embellishments using a new die that I hadn't tried out yet. And it creates these really pretty flower embellishments. And I ended up adding some pops of colour, glitter champagne to the centres. And this is the cutting die that I ended up using. I believe I hauled this floral cutting die from Temu, and it comes with so many different layering pieces. It did require a lot of die cutting, so just keep that in mind. There was so many little pieces I had to poke out, and it's one of those cutting dies that can be quite time consuming, but the end result is that they are quite pretty. Just if you're one of those people that doesn't like all the tiny little pieces that go everywhere and having to poke out everything and glue little pieces together, then yeah, this you might struggle with this die. So I only used some of the pieces in this set. And I used some pink vellum by Recollections and also some gold glitter champagne cardstock in between the layers. So now that I've shown you those projects, we can go back to finishing off this tag flip once and for all. And we are going to add some pretty ribbons and like trims to the album ring. And I want to use really pretty colours that best complement this tag flip. Oh, and it just started raining as well. So these are the pretty ribbons that I have chosen. I absolutely love this plaid pattern one. It's so colourful. And this beautiful chevron sort of like mint green colour. And I also have a beautiful curled trim that my good friend Soleil gifted to me in some Happy Mail. I love her curly ribbons that she does. So this plaid ribbon is brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. It's one of those ribbons that is so pretty you don't want to use it. But I've been going through all my ribbons and trims, and I think it's time for a bit of a clean out, and I really want to use the things that I love. I was talking to a friend the other day about this, and you know how sometimes, I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else feels this way, but you feel like starting from scratch all over again with your craft supplies. That's sort of how I've been feeling lately. I absolutely love everything that I have, but it just gets a bit overwhelming sometimes when you look at the amount of things that you have accumulated over the years, and you just want to go, I just want to start all over again and do it right, even though it wasn't wrong in the first place. I don't know. It's just a thought that I've had I guess this week. So I might just have to have maybe a bit of a clean out or clean up of my craft supplies. And just keep all my favorite things. I'm just tying those ribbons on now and just maneuvering the little bead dangle, because I want that to face the front of the tag flip and sort of have the ribbons facing towards the back of the album ring, if that makes sense. And there we have it. Just got to add that pink curly velvet trim. And now I'm going to go and make that cup of tea that I've been talking about. And have something to eat, because I haven't even had my lunch yet. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching part 1 and part 2 of this tag flip process. And keep your eye out for more videos soon of project shares and also some hauls. I love how that curly ribbon looks on the tag flip. So, so cute. I had so much fun creating this with you guys. I thought it turned out so beautiful. Thank you so much for all your continuous support, your likes, your comments, and those of you that are subscribed to me. And also hello to all my new subscribers as well. I'll leave some links down below in the description box for you guys to check out. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and take care, guys. Bye.